comes to Mega Evolution in the Pokemon universe, this was the one Pokemon I was honestly surprised never got a Mega Evolution, because when it comes to Dragonite, this has been a Pokemon that's been popular for years. This is one of the OGs. So you would think, since Mega Evolution was a thing, like when it first came out all those years ago, you would think this would be one of the very first Pokemon to receive one to really capitalize on that popularity. But it never happened. We never got any sort of Mega Evolution surrounding this Pokemon when Mega Evolution was just thrown in our faces the entire time once Gen 6 came out. So since Pokemon Legends CA is around the corner, I'm hoping there's a chance that we could finally get Mega Dragonite in this game. And what I want to talk about within this video is pretty much explaining why Dragonite deserves a Mega Evolution, as well as talking about possible abilities it could have along with new typings, and of course discussing the sort of design that I could possibly see Mega Dragonite having if we ever get this Mega Evolution in Pokemon Legends CA. So let's just dive into this conversation so I have the chance to share all of my ideas surrounding Dragonite getting a Mega Evolution. So Dragonite has been one of the most iconic Dragon-type Pokemon since the very beginning. As the original pseudo-legendary, it was the first Pokemon to show us just how powerful Dragon types could be. But as the years went on, other pseudo-legendaries like Salamence, Metagross, and Garchomp received Mega Evolutions, leaving Dragonite behind. And it's crazy to think that a Pokemon as beloved and strong as Dragonite never got that extra boost. If any Pokemon deserves a Mega Evolution, it's Dragonite. And what makes this even more baffling is that Dragonite has always been a fan favorite. From its unique, friendly design to its reputation as a powerhouse in battle, Dragonite has a special place in the hearts of many trainers. It's got the strength, the history, and the legacy, so why hasn't it been given the same treatment as other top-tier Pokemon? A Mega Evolution would not only give Dragonite the recognition it deserves, but also make it relevant again in the competitive scene. And Dragonite's current stats are already pretty solid, but a Mega Evolution could push it even further. While it has strong attack and bulk, it sometimes struggles with speed, and its biggest weakness, Ice-type moves that could take it down pretty fast. Mega Evolution could address these weaknesses while enhancing its natural strengths. Whether it becomes a bulkier tank or a faster, more aggressive attacker, Mega Dragonite would bring a fresh take to this classic Pokemon. Now let's be real, seeing Mega Dragonite in Pokemon Legends CA would be an absolute dream. That game is the perfect place to introduce new forms and evolutions that tie into the game's lore. Maybe ancient Dragonites had access to this power but lost it over time, and the game's story revolves around rediscovering it. However it's introduced, a Mega Evolution for Dragonite would be one of the most exciting things Game Freak could do for longtime fans. One of the best parts of a Mega Evolution is that it usually comes with a brand new ability that completely changes how a Pokemon plays. Right now, Dragonite's biggest advantage is its ability, Multiscale, which reduces damage when it's at full HP. It's a great ability, but if Dragonite were to Mega Evolve, it could gain something even more game-changing. One idea could be Draconic Aura, an ability that boosts the power of all Dragon-type moves, similar to how Mega Launcher works for Aura moves. This would make Dragonite even more dangerous offensively, turning it into an absolute powerhouse. With this ability, moves like Outrage or Draco Meteor would hit harder than ever before, making Mega Dragonite a terrifying force on the battlefield. Another interesting ability could be Sky Titan, which allows Mega Dragonite to completely ignore weather effects. This would be huge because Dragonite takes extra damage from hail due to its flying type, and many competitive battles rely on weather strategies. With Sky Titan, Dragonite wouldn't have to worry about things like Sandstorm, chip damage, or rain boosted ice-type attacks, giving it a unique advantage over other dragons. Or maybe Mega Dragonite could get an ability known as Ancient Guardian, an ability that reduces ice-type damage by half. Ice moves are Dragonite's biggest weakness, so an ability like this would make it much harder to take down. It would also fit Dragonite's lore as a protector of the seas and skies, reinforcing the idea that Mega Dragonite isn't just a brute force attacker, but a legendary guardian as well. One of the most exciting things about Mega Evolutions is that some Pokemon get new typings that completely change how they're used in battle. Right now, Dragonite is Dragon Flying, which has always made sense given its design, but it also leaves it with a brutal 4 times weakness to Ice. If Mega Dragonite were to change types, it could open up new strategies and make it even more viable in battle. A great option would be Dragon Water, which would tie into Dragonite's connection to the ocean. Its pre-evolutions, Dratini and Dragonair, are often found in the water, and Dragonite itself has been seen flying over the sea in various Pokédex entries. Changing to Dragon Water would remove its ice weakness and make it a strong counter against fire and ground types. It would also let it use powerful water type moves like Surf or Hydro Pump more effectively. Another interesting possibility is Dragon Fairy. This might sound unusual at first, but think about it. Dragonite has always had a friendlier, almost mystical appearance compared to other dragons. A fairy typing would give it a resistance to dragon type moves, one of the biggest threats in the meta, and it would make it a unique counter to other powerful dragon Pokemon. It would also reinforce Dragonite's role as a guardian, making it feel even more legendary. And of course, we can't forget Dragon Steel. This would be a game changer, as it would remove Dragonite's ice and fairy weaknesses entirely. It would also make Mega Dragonite incredibly durable, turning it into a near invincible tank. With a Dragon Steel typing, it could stand up to some of the strongest Pokemon in the game and cement its place as one of the greatest Mega Evolutions ever created. And finally, we have to talk about how Mega Dragonite could look. A Mega Evolution should feel like a natural evolution of the original design while making the Pokemon look even more powerful and majestic. Right now, Dragonite has a friendly, almost cartoonish design, but a Mega Evolution could push it in a more mystical or intimidating direction. One idea could be a sleeker, more aerodynamic version of Dragonite. Its wings could grow larger and take on a more draconic, almost jet-like appearance, emphasizing its speed. It could also gain glowing energy lines across its body, representing the power of its Mega Evolution. This would make Mega Dragonite feel like a true apex predator of the skies, dominating the battlefield with raw speed and power. Alternatively, Mega Dragonite could lean into its Guardian and Sea Dragon themes. Its body could become more serpentine, resembling its pre-evolutions more closely. Its wings could take on a more ethereal, almost mist-like form, making it look like a legendary protector of the ocean. Adding more armor-like scales could also reinforce the idea that Mega Dragonite is an ancient being, one that has stood the test of time. Or if Game Freak wanted to go all out, they could give Mega Dragonite a more fearsome, Western-style dragon design. It could grow larger horns, sharper claws, and an aura of a draconic energy surrounding it, making it look more like a true legendary beast. This design would make Mega Dragonite feel like the ultimate dragon Pokemon, surpassing even the likes of Mega Salamence and Mega Charizard X in sheer presence. So those were the ideas that I had in mind when it comes to Mega Dragonite potentially making it into Pokemon Legends CA. When it comes to a lot of the Mega Evolutions that I talked about so far on this channel, this is one of the Pokemon that's probably on the top of my list that I really want to see get a Mega Evolution. I just feel like it just makes the most sense out of like a lot of the Pokemon still out there that don't have a Mega Evolution for Dragonite to get one, because it's just an iconic Pokemon. It's a classic, and it just, I don't know, I guess it just feels weird that it really hasn't gotten one yet. So I'm really hoping that that changes in Pokemon Legends EA once we see more things on this game when it comes to new Mega Evolutions that they are bringing to the table, and hopefully Dragonite is one of them. But that's all I have to say for this video. So if you guys have any ideas of your own that you guys want to share with me when it comes to Mega Dragonite, or if there's any other Pokemon out there that you want to let me know as well that you want to see get Mega Evolutions, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All the links to those are located in the description below. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I'm dropping a video on the channel. But other than that, I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be. If it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.